Hey everybody, how's it going? It's your boy Kthulus. Yeah, let's get into this a little bit here. So it's been over like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks since I've actually played on this character. Obviously did a whole bunch of building. Starting to rethink a couple things. Like, I don't know how much I love this fire. I mean, the reason why I put these fire pits here was because I kind of thought, like, from the front of the building it would obviously look really cool, you know, to have that happening, right? Even with iron bars, you'd be able to see the light coming out of there really easily, which is cool. But for the practicality of the fact that, like, by the time I'm standing over here, whatever, I'm out of the fire, or I can't put my bed on this side, I'm thinking a lot about maybe not fire pit right in the middle of the room. My other big castle I made, I had a fire right in the middle of the room, and I had 2 floors, you know what I mean? And so it was really easy because that fire really covered everything. So having it over to the side is not my favorite thing. So I am thinking heavily about maybe putting the fire, maybe not right in the middle, but maybe kind of like just here-ish. Because then it will cover. Then if I'm standing over here, I probably am close enough to the fire at that point, you know? It will cover the whole room, you know? Maybe just right at the entrance, and then bam, by here, I'm probably close enough to it, you know? So I've been thinking about that, especially over here. Yeah. And then, yeah, I've been definitely thinking about a few things. One of the things I'm thinking about is building out this way, which I already wanted to do, but I was talking about putting the kitchen up here. But I'm thinking I'll make it fairly simple, and I'll put my whole portal hub. I think I'm going to take the whole portal hub out, and the portal hub will be this section right here. So when I come out, I might have to do a little bit of a sweaty walk. I'll just make sure I put, like, chests right here. So... And put all the main items kind of like right on the end, so that like stone and wood and stuff, so I can sweaty walk easy and just drop it in there. And then if I have the fire more like here, I also would then probably make this the kitchen. And so then we got the workshop and the kitchen and everything all in here, which would be pretty cool. I also hate where this is sitting. This is... yeah. But anyways, one of the main things I basically have to do is I'm going to need to get a lot more iron. And I'm going to have to get a bunch more iron, and I'm going to boat it all over here. And to be honest, I'll probably take the entire swamp forge and just bring everything over here and start processing stuff here. Instead of that forward forge. It was definitely handy when I had, you know, no place close to live, and I could just make all my iron gear, you know, so that was handy there. But I think it's almost time to, like, you know, move everything here for real. So let's catch a sleep. But basically I think I'm on an iron grind, because I don't even want to boat over iron unless I have, like, you know, I might as well do like a boatload. So I might literally do like maybe 2 or even 3 crypts, maybe, today. And then be prepared to boat over a crap ton of iron. And if I'm going to break that boat and just bring it over there... oh, what's this all about? Oh. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think I will break that boat. There's no point in boating over. I'll just portal. I'll portal over. So, yeah, I want to get it near shore. Oh, nope. Oh, I'm getting hung up. Nice. I guess maybe for the length of time this has taken, I could probably boat and just leave it over there. I do kind of feel like it's smarter to not leave the boat there right away either. Because I know leeches like to come, and if I'm parking right in the swamp, I know leeches do like to come and F your boat up. And that would be a pain in the ass, so I'll at least have it over there, and then maybe put down some simple chests or something, and then when it's time to do the haul, stick everything, build a boat, stick everything in the boat, and then roll. Okay. Oh. Of course. I wish stuff would render in a lot closer, or a lot farther away too. Like, it sucks that I'm so close to it and it's only rendering in now, you know? I don't like that. I'd like to be able to stand way over on that side, and as I'm running up, literally I could be looking at the castle from super far away, you know? That would rule. Okay. Take everything? Yes, iron nails. That's what we're talking about. Oh, there was stuff in here still. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, that's my bad. I didn't really realize that. Oops. I guess should have checked. Yeah, that's right. It's because I haven't made the chest to put that stuff in yet, that's why. Okay. Annoying. Okay. Okay, lots of that stuff. And then I got the boat there. Should I take... I think I should take a little bit of wood. Oh, I probably have some wood over there already. But I should just take the boat over there, I think. Yeah, okay. Left on that still. Oh, pretty much all my food over at the other place now. Okay, yeah. That's cool. That's fine. Maybe I'll just even eat some good stuff. Who cares? Oh, watch. Now I probably won't have any wood here because I've been using it to make coal, I think. So, yeah, that could be a problem. Guess we'll find out. Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, a little tiny bit. Okay. Nice. Yeah, okay. Let's grab the right weapon. Okay. Well, I know one thing I don't ever want. Yeah, so I'll take a whole bunch of stuff over there. What all are we have in here? Oh, okay, we got a few good stacks. Alright. Yeah, so basically I think the thing to do is to swamp key. Yeah, I likely have the next one opened up already, but we'll still check it out. Which one am I going to? So I think, okay, so I think I kind of got to go this way. Okay. Oh yeah, I've done that one already. Yeah. So. There we go. Okay. Keep it going. Okay. Okay. I figured by the end there, I'm like, I might as well try to block something. Not that I'm afraid of any of this anymore. I should still be a little careful, I guess. Okay. Nice, okay. Alright. Should I go sort this thing out? I feel like I have at some point, but yep. There we go. Okay, yeah, got a lot of junk on me, so maybe I'll take a little quick trip back. Probably have to make a few trips back and forth. Especially if I'm trying to grab a lot of iron, so yeah. Alright. Grindy. The great iron grind is always lots of fun. I do like this kind of method though, at least. Make a good path that I can cart down. There we go. Heck yeah. Okay, I'll ditch that. Maybe that's a bad idea. Should I keep it with me in case I want to go straight to the next one? I should. Okay. I think it's gonna be night soon, but that is okay. Because I'll be down in a crypt. This is a little bit of a crazy road. But you do have to kind of take the path where it leads you, because if it's just too deep, you can't lift up the earth, so just gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I mean? Alright. There we go. Wasn't blocking. Didn't turn around in time to catch that block. I hit the button in time, but I had my back to him. Nice. Okay. Is there more movement? Nah. Okay, cool. I can get to it. Alright. So yeah, I haven't played in a little while for the simple reason that my computer's been giving me some struggles. So I also hate to say that, like, unless I get some of this stuff figured out, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to keep the series going. Basically, my C drive is redlining, and I've now pretty much deleted every program I can think of. I only use a very few programs. I have a friend of mine who's going to come and try to help me transfer as much as I can to my D drive, and I'm hoping that solves a lot of the issues. And he said he has some other ways that he can create space for me on the C drive, so really hoping I can create some substantial space. I'm just kind of surprised how small it is, but anyways, I might just have to get a way bigger C drive. I don't know. Anyways, these are the problems I've been experiencing. So I had to take my Ableton program off, which is particularly bad. Oh, I think I saw something awesome there. Oh, I already have a location, but yeah. Oh, this is a different and farther. Oh no, it's the same one. Yep. Not that far away. Kind of awesome. But yeah, unless I can figure out some ways to make room on my C drive, I'm having kind of a massive problem with that. So yeah, I had to take my Ableton program off my computer, and I'm going to try to get my friend to help me set it up on D drive instead. And I have, of course, music. I have to make sure that my interface still talks to it, and everything all talks to each other properly so that I can work. But one of the things is the last episode I filmed, I ended up just doing the sound in right in the editing program. So in other words, I just kind of lifted up the volume and stuff like that. But when I was able to put the audio into my Ableton, which is my music making DAW, I could also make it like just way better sounding. So the last episode, and potentially this episode, and I'm not sure for how long, the audio is just not going to be the same quality as I had for the first 16 episodes. Because I was able to put my audio in Ableton, and I was able to, compress it and soft clip and stuff like that. And you can just tell the difference in 17, last episode, and this episode. And I'm not sure for how long. They might be kind of similar in volume, but they just kind of maybe won't have that same level of clarity and presence, Yeah, when you can put something in a compressor and really, kind of get some good audio, it's awesome. But anyways, so I'm having some limitations, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But I'm hoping to keep going on this series, and if anything, I might have to take a break from it while I get some of that stuff sorted, but we'll see. Okay. Yep. This way? Wait a minute. Okay. Yep. Oh. Nighttime. Okay. way already. Okay. Also, don't need that. Okay. Okie dokie. That's all closed off. Anyways, yeah, I hope to get my problem solved soon. I would like to have the better audio, of course. You know, being a musician and stuff, audio is important. Very important. I mean, obviously it's... If you can hear me talking and all that kind of stuff, it's like it gets the job done, but I'd much rather have slick audio if I could. Any which way, I've said my piece on that, and we'll just see how it goes. Wish me luck. Hopefully I can get all my problems solved and I can get really back in action. But until then, maybe I'll just sort of speed things up and try to iron grind like crazy here. Good times. Okay. I cannot remember where I put any of this stuff. Okay. Already gonna have to sort that out a little bit. Okay. Nice. Mushrooms. I got a bunch more of that stuff. Probably should go back to my farm and grab turnips again. Right, okay. Put those there, put those there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for now. That'll do. Alright, so got one crypt done. It was not that good. I think only about 2 stacks of iron. But this crypt I'm working on right now seems to be a little bit better. Also, we got this unconnected. Let's put a portal. Let's keep a portal right where I'm farming. Okay. Hey, there we go. And 10 wood, of course. Yeah, might as well have a portal right there so I don't have to run totally back and forth every time. I'll just do an unnamed. Yep, exactly. Okay, so... Okay. go. Okay, so I broke that through all that. Oh, that's true. I'm over on this side now. Okay. Nice. Different bone mass location? No, of course not. Okay. Okay, nothing there. Wow. Okay, I've had two in a row now that are very unremarkable. In fact, what an absolute pain that I already put a portal and stuff up here, because I basically need to move on right away. Next place I'll go will be up here. So this is toast. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. This. Then this. Okay. Probably wanted to go right straight from here or something. Let's see. So wait. There it is over there. Oh yeah. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to go clean out this this over here, this spawner. Okay. course. Wow. Not good. Not too good. Not really getting her done here. Gotta break them up a little bit. There we go. Okay, that was a little better. Okay. There we go. Okay, definitely took some pretty unnecessary hits there. Guess it is what it is. I'm gonna have lots of entrails, I feel like. Maybe that's a dumb move. Okay, that's cleaned out. Okay, so now. My cart's over there. Ooh, this is gonna be heavy by the time she's done. Oh, and I had taken my portal down too, that's kind of funny. And then get into some brutal fights. Okay. Need a little bit of wood. Okay. so. Yes. Oh. Might as well right off the bat stick those in there. Okay, cool. Trophy. I had them somewhere, didn't I? Oh, somewhere. Whatever. For now, I can put that there. Yeah, I'll just get right back to it, but let's fix all our stuff. Hell yeah. Okay. Back to the grind. I was hoping to kind of get a good amount of iron to at least do some of the work on my place, you know, so I could kind of keep, maybe today I'll boat over a good chunk of iron. Then yeah, I want to work on my build, you know. Oh. Oh yeah. New crypt. Should have known there'd be trouble. And I was walking in here being like, wow, why is there so much stuff just right at the entrance? That's probably why. Yep. Yep. Nice. Nice. Ooh, this is a good one. Just gonna run that out right away. Hmm. What do we got here? Oh yeah. It's a pretty nice little iron haul, I think, once I've done this crypt. That'll be enough to take back, and then I can start working on my build a little bit. It'll be fun. Where I want to put the fireplace is going to be interesting. Because of course I want to put it at an angle to what's already there, and so we'll just have to see how that works out. But I think I want to work on that upstairs area and to put where I'm going to put the portals now. But one of the realities is I'm definitely going to need iron supports to do that. So hence this big iron run. Okay, I'll speed this up. Well, that's that. Yeah, let's take all of this stuff back. I can leave the key in there, I guess. Yep. Alright, and we're gonna start the big haul back now. Oh crap. I keep doing that with the arrows. Definitely want to keep some of those. Yes. Okay, so yep, got all that. Let's definitely mark that one. So we're going back in that direction. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, that's a heavy cart. It's a good haul of iron. Hopefully I can fit it all in my boat. And I do have a schwack of iron still back at my my forge over here too, so. Yeah. What's the direction? Yeah, I think it's across here. Oh, no rested buff. What a silly time to silly time to be trying to do this. It's okay. We'll get there. No rested. And a wet, of course. Let's go. Getting her done. Oof. In my last playthrough, I deliberately made like better roads, but these'll do. These'll do. Doesn't have to be pretty. I definitely just like kind of took my time and yeah, made really kind of definitive roads, but that's totally fine. This is gonna get her done. Definitely should have got my rested. Look at this guy. This is hilarious. He can't figure it out. Hopefully I can get up this little hill. Oof. Oh my goodness, maybe not. Interesting. I can do it. I can do it. Here we go. Come on. Uh-oh. Okay, come on. Let's go. I can do this. Yes. Run, Forrest, run! All right. Hopefully I can get out of that spot. Put all this other shit in here for now. Alright. Nice. Alright. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna leave that here. I think I gotta take a whole bunch of this other stuff over. Might as well just start making everything over here. Over at my base. So I should break all this stuff. Probably could have used the cart for this. Let's do this first. If we're gonna sweaty walk, let's sweaty walk everything over there. Yep. Yep, okay. Oh. Honestly, that was a little dumb because... Oh, and you know what? In order to get this stuff off of there too, I'm gonna have to have my forge, of course. Hilarious. What does it take for a forge again? Okay, coal, stone. Yep. There we go. No more upgrades up there. Oh. Of course. Now I can bust this. fact, let's just leave the key here. Alright. Let's hope we don't get into too much trouble on this little sweaty walk. It is nighttime. Waiting for a wraith. Stamina. Just painful in these situations. Oh, okay. Yeah, and absolutely everything else I can sort of work with, so let's try to do this. Alright. That's a big schwack of iron. And all my other bits. So I'll be able to do a lot of forge upgrades and all that stuff. That'll be awesome. Let's just hope we don't get into it with a serpent right now, I think, because I'm just, you know, I'm busy, as usual. Got things to do, man. Let's keep that wind just where it's working for me. Yeah, I love this short little boat trip from the swamp. I mean, I could have kept my forge there, I guess, and just kept building all my iron stuff there, but one of the biggest things is I'm going to need iron to reinforce my build. And then I think, you know, there's that mountain with the Howling Cavern that's not that far away, so that'll be where I get my silver. And then I think there's kind of definitely going to be adequate plains. Oh yeah, of course. Yep, I think there'll be adequate plains somewhat close by, so I feel like this spot's not going to be, you know, I'm not going to have to boat for 1,000,000 miles to bring myself ore and stuff like that. I like the location. It's good. And of course the wind. Beautiful. Okay, I think I'm close enough to the land that I won't run into a serpent. Another thing I could probably speed up, I guess. I'll probably have a lot of sped up stuff in this run through because I'm going to speed up a lot of that iron grind. Even I get bored by that. But it is a big difference having that 2 times modifier. Because my earlier playthroughs, I do remember you had to, yeah, I mean, even getting 8 or 9 crypts, you'd still, you know, I think I ended up still going back and getting more iron later on, so. Definitely the iron grind is the I'd say the biggest grind of this game. Also, Ashlands is just a grind. Not that it's the biggest grind. It's not like you need a ton of flam metal for all kinds of stuff. Or flame metal, flam metal. I just call it flam metal. But, yeah, it's not like you need a million miles of that stuff. But I just find everything in the Ashlands is a grind. Yeah, I wish this stuff would render earlier. Like, I wish I could see my castle from here. That'd be dope. I'll put 2 big bonfires up on the top, too, at some point. Then even when this doesn't render, you can see those bonfires from pretty far away. It's coming, though. Don't know if it's as cool as my other builds, but it's neat. I like doing things a little bit different, so can't be too mad at it. Alright. So a couple things I want to do almost right off the bat is I need to put a bunch of chests right here. And I wonder if I can even bust out some of this. Will it, like, terribly affect things? Maybe not. Okay, so yeah, let's just take this here for now. Oh, there was all that stuff. Okay. Yeah, what am I gonna need for those chests? I need fine wood and iron, okay. So like 6. Yeah, even if I can just get a beginning of this. Yeah. I don't mind it being down in the ground like that either, actually, to be honest. Oh, but I don't want it to be uneven. That would suck. Okay, let's grab some wood. Maybe like there. Okay. sticking out a little bit. Not so bad that I hate it. Okay. Yeah, so now. Not bad. So I definitely am going to need more fine wood, I believe, is my problem at this point. Do I have more back at the pad, I guess, is the question. Oh. Let's hope. Oh, a little bit. Not as much as I would like. Okay. It's not that big of a deal. What's things like? Oh, I busted all those out. Nice. Okay. Okay, another portal there. That's fine. Let's just bring it. And in the meantime, let's yeah, I'll just leave that stuff there for now. So yeah, I'm at the 2-hour mark now, but I'm not sure how much time is going to get taken off for the speed up, you know what I mean? Let's just place a portal. Yep. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, I can make 3 more at least. That's cool. There we go. That's gonna be good for this whole area. Sweet. So now I can let's ditch that there, and then let's literally take all of that. Yep. Six will be good enough there for now. At some point I'll fill this all up. no more ore anywhere. Okay. Nice. Okay, yeah. So this is where I want to build out and do a little portal thing. But yeah, I think well, let's see what we can do here. So we want some wood. Probably something like that. Need some iron. Don't know how many I'll need, but a few. Grab some more rock. Maybe I don't need that quite that much. Just do that for now. 8. Yeah. Yeah, and this is just what it is. Oh, that's... not gonna reach out perfectly, hey? Okay. Oh, I don't like that. Maybe that would still work. It's gonna be one of these things where it's... I just do not know. That almost probably wants to fall. Yeah, definitely didn't need it to be too fancy. Okay. Interesting. I was thinking something like that. That ain't gonna like that. Yeah, exactly. Okay. I need these to come out this way. Oh, you know what else I should do right away? I think it would be silly not to, would be I should grab some of this stuff. And let's... oh. What am I doing? Here we go. There we go. And I probably should just grab a whole stack of wood. Get a bunch of coal. Yeah. Now, let's cook more iron right off the bat here. Oh, and I have a bunch there. That's great. Okay. Kind of think I want to move these ones over here and put the, well, yeah, we'll see. Yep. I should put some wood out here too. I think actually all this should go down here. Is that correct? No. That's wrong. Leave that up there. Put iron here. Put silver here, I guess. Put black metal here. Yeah. Okay. Sweaty. Nice. There we go. Definitely pull some of that. Grab some of this. Oh. Grab it all. Nice. Okay. So yeah, now I think that, I guess. And then oh yeah. Well, that does not look very bloody good. Kind of funny. But you know what? This is gonna be strong enough anyway, I think. So something to that effect. Maybe I'll just leave some of this. I don't know if I should do that. Let's go catch a sleep. Yeah, these iron beams I'm making are not exactly looking very sharp, you know, but maybe I'll luck out and they'll get the job done. Okay, Let's see what we can do here. Yeah. Not bad. And then I come out of a portal right here. Yeah, run into a portal right there. Bam. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. That's working for me. Okay. Alright. Beautiful. Yeah. Put a portal here, and then have my list. But I definitely am going to have some kind of like window action as well. Yeah. Let's just stick this just up here for now. Okay, still have some stone. The other thing too is this is 2 levels up, and then that's 2 levels up before the roof. I'll have this whole thing all roofed in, I guess, is the plan. Okay, so now. Yeah, so that's as tall as that. That's where I'm going to put my lists, I think, and then just be able to see out right here. Okay. Maybe. Guess we'll see how it looks. Doesn't look too beautiful, that's for sure. That's okay though. It'll work. Nice. Yeah. Word. Yeah, trying to figure out how the fire pit's gonna fit in this little spot's gonna be interesting. Alright. Alright. You know, or should the portals be a little bit here and then my list is all, I don't know. I'll put them on this angle. How far away? Not that far. Oh, interesting. Something like that, maybe? Okay, cool. Yeah. Just make it easier. Make it textured. Whatever, let's do textured, I guess. Like so. Yeah, I mean, something like that, maybe. Yeah, and then I'm gonna definitely have to do some iron supports in order to make this all line up here. And then am I gonna have some kind of door here? I think I'm just gonna leave a lot of this open. I mean, I don't know. I guess when bats come in or something, I really do have to like leave the building so that I can use either my Acure or my stag breaker. Yeah, I'm gonna move where those fireplaces are and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, that's coming along. Yeah, and then I'll have my lists there. Wonder how big the list will get this time. It's already a little ways, hey? Yeah, I have to work on this. Okay. I think I can remember all of these. Maybe I should just, I kind of like that wooden wall right there. It looks kind of good. But let's maybe work on that. Maybe I'll leave it. I'll leave it for now. Whatever. Got lots of wood. got quite a bit of coal now. Definitely enough for signage, yep. Okay. Yep. Make this double layers, that way you don't see the stone poking through, which I really don't like. Yep. Cool. Let's get closer here. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I wonder if I should just leave the dot out. I don't know, something about my sensibilities that I like the dot. So now. If I remember correctly. That's correct, right? Haldor, Hilder, Bogwitch. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I can always put some... Yeah, I can always fill this up. Yep. And put signage right around the whole bloody thing. Right on, lots of iron. In fact, yeah, definitely gonna have to cook a lot of wood. I need a lot more wood. And I need a bunch more fine wood as well, so I guess another thing to do would be to head to the farm at some point here. Yep. There we go. Oh, incorrect. There we go. Oh yeah, of course, eh? Hopefully the wood behind here doesn't get all messed up. It probably will. Okay. Okay. Enough. Yeah, so let's definitely keep this stuff cooking. Yep. Somehow I thought I had turned that off. Interesting. Okay, so let's catch another sleep, I guess. Wet. I love that when you can see the water speed up like that. It's cool. Okay. Now. Yeah. I like this little portal situation. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to figure out this this whole roof scenario. And obviously in order to do that, it's gonna require iron for sure. Maybe just literally like one piece going all the way. Wonder how strong that'll be. Oh, but in order to do that, I even need wood. So, you know what? I think it is time. That's where we're gonna go for stone. Oh well, one thing I can do right off the bat here is and I'm pretty sure there's probably a bunch of coal up on top. You know, because why would it fall? Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I got a little bit of wood there. In fact, I could put more signage right now. Bam. Okay, that's good for a while. But yeah, I can always put a couple up in here. I can put some here and then all the way over here. Not sure how many I need. I think on my last playthrough I ended up a good 20 something, 24 or something. I feel like I can do something cooler than just this boring ass wood wall too. Do a cool like wood pattern on the wall or something. And again, of course, definitely going to be some stuff up top here. Yep. Can you fall down? I don't think so. All right. Yeah, at least cover that up. Definitely need to put some chests here. Definitely need to figure out this fire pit thing. This is going to definitely be interesting. Yeah. Honestly, that's kind of where I'm gonna want it. But nice to be able to see what I'm doing. And that's always kind of a pain. Yep. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a pickle to figure out. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, partly because it is in kind of an awkward way there. Yeah, this is going to be very interesting to try to pull off. Yeah, I've made this somehow quite difficult for myself. I mean, because, you know, why wouldn't you? Is it the type of thing, yeah, where it's just up top like that? Yeah, I really don't know if that... You know what I want to do? And then my thought was I would just put like a ton of those iron chests, like, so I can come up the stairs and I can access a whole stack here. Or I can go up these stairs here and access a whole stack here. And then all the cooking stuff would be over here. Man, I just don't know if that's enough room. I do not know. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's cool though. Oh. Tricky. Man. It's just not gonna look pretty, like, no matter what I do. Yeah, I just don't know what to do exactly, where the best place for the fire. Because I don't love that, and that certainly it won't be cooking on that. I assumed I'd be able to do this in some way. Like, yeah, I guess this is the other thing, is do I put it just like this? Come into the room and cook right here, and then I'm like halfway up a set of stairs. Tricky. Yeah, and I still want, I just don't know if I like this at all. I just don't know where to put the fireplace in these things. Like, do I just keep the kitchen over here? Maybe that's the deal. Yeah, and those other bigger chests will stick out farther. Yeah. I guess that's one element of this that I never thought of, you know, when I was building it. I think I assumed I was maybe going to put the fire pits right in the middle. But, I can say I don't really like that. Yeah. What do I got for wood here? I got a bit. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I am gonna be leaving the fire pits right there. I guess we'll see. One thing I want to try is I definitely want to see... Oh, it's fine wood, that's right. I want to see how deep back I could go with these also. You know? Because if I can move these benches back a little bit farther, that'd be awesome. Yeah, so like there-ish. Okay, cool. But in the meantime, I think I need to go on a massive fine wood and wood hunt. So, yeah, I think I'm going to leave off here. I'm going to speed up a bunch of this, so I'm not sure how long this is going to be. I'm at almost 3 hours, like I'm at 2:48, so I do feel like, yeah, it's definitely probably overtime at this point, but I'll just head over to the farm, keep the axe in my hand. I know I basically have to massively farm for wood and fine wood, and gonna have a whole bunch of turnip scrap here too. Pop. Yeah, see, that's awesome. I'll be able to get a bunch more turnip stew and everything in my life, so that's gonna be sweet. But anyways, I am gonna sign off here, I think. That was a fun little run, a big iron grind, and then I got my new little portal area set up. I'm still a little bit confused as to what I should do with my fireplaces. Maybe I'm just gonna leave them as is and just sort of deal with it. I would have liked it to have been smoother and look a little better, so I might keep brainstorming on the best way to sort of handle that. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Be kind to everyone. I love you all. So much gratitude for people that are watching this series. I really appreciate you. And we'll see when I can get another one up posted. So take it easy. Peace.